Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Bassi. Torunariga. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Chukwueze on a strong run down the right. Chukwueze crosses it in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Osai Samuel. Bassi. Aina. Saliba. Camavinga. Dembele. Doué.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Torunariga. Bassi. Aim forwards. Rabiot. Elise. And it's Doué. Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? Cleared away. Koundé. And here's Elise. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Osimhen. He's found a way through. Now it's come to nothing. Camavinga. Hernandez. Dembele. Camavinga. Hernandez. Rabiot. Hernandez. Koundé.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe. And it's Doué. Played out to the right.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Now it's Rabiot. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
There's some good movement inside the box, and no shortage of targets here.
Bassi. Aina. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rabiot. Doué. Doué played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. And here's Olise. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Olise! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Koundé. Camavinga. Quarter of an hour played. Nigeria, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Dembele hits it!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I'll bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Now it's Osimhen. And that's not the cross he had in mind. Dembele. Olise, and here's Mbappe, out to the right. Koundé's cross, and he thumps it clear. That's really well cleared. Osai Samuel. Aina. That's really well manoeuvred. Osimhen. Chukwueze played out to the left flank. Showing good feet. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Hernandez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Osimhen. Can he get onto this? Chukwueze. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Swings it across. Shot, surely! Goal!
Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Upamecano. Koundé. Olise. That's good play. Olise's cross. And back out it comes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Dembele. And it's Camavinga. Clears it away. Olise knocks it out wide. Doué. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's nice. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Dembele. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Camavinga. Doué. And here's Mbappe. Oh, they could be caught out here. That is lovely.
France really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Koundé clearly...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! That was superb goalkeeping.
Osimhen is offering a wry smile there.
Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. Aina. Aina. Looking for a decent ball in. Lovely feet. And he's got his cross in. Now it's got shapes to shoot! Doué. Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Doué. And here's Olise! Lacking in accuracy.
Olise really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Aina. Olise does really well there, strong defending. And Didi does really well to win the ball there. Bassi. And it's played forward. Well, that's well seen too. Doué. And it's Dembele. Rabiot. Out to the right. Ball is over the line. Olise. Dembele. He's had a shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Caught offside that time. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Camavinga coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that has been clubbed away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hernandez. Great work on the overlap. Chukwueze. Chukwueze carries the ball down the right. Koundé. Olise. Upamecano. Rabiot. Camavinga shifted upfield and claimed it back swiftly. Torunariga. Strong running down that left flank. Rabiot gets a foot in here. Mbappe. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Aina. Oh, that's neat. And he'll shoot here! collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Hernandez. And here's Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Camavinga. And that's aimed into the middle. A chance to play it in. Olise played back in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Nigeria can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're underway again. Nigeria carrying a one-goal lead. Saliba. Hernandez. Camavinga. Hernandez. Saliba. Saliba, gently done. Moved on forwards. Elise. Doué. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez. Tries a shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Nigeria, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Torunariga. Bassi. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Camavinga. Hernandez. Camavinga. Hernandez. Doué. And it's Koundé. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. Out for a throw. Climbs up big! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Koundé. Doué looking to get on the end of this. Torunariga, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba. Camavinga. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away. That's a throw. Chance! And he's heaved it away. He's in a good... Osimhen! Hernandez gets it clear. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Didi. Doué absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. And here's Doué. Oh, it's come loose. Koundé hangs one in. And he's there to clear it. Proves too strong. Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel, gently done. Camavinga. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And here's Doué. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ooh, delicate chip through. Saliba attempts a clearance. Played out to the right. And here's Chukwueze. Elise. Played towards the other side. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. Doué. And here's Dembele. Over to the left. Hernandez. Now here's the delivery. Dembele. That has been knocked clear. Dinks one through. And the shot! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Elise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Bassi. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel making good progress on the right-hand side. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Delivered with gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Koundé. Some good work on the right flank here. Produces a... goes for the header! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Spectacular header, he really flung himself at that.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Nigeria are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Osimhen, now it's Ndidi. Can he latch on to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Osei Samuel. That's a promising run he's making on the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rabiot. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Tries a deft little ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rabiot. Rabiot shifted upfield. And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. It's Hernandez. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! And that's off target. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Camavinga. Hernandez. Camavinga. And he's there to get it away. Koundé. Half an hour gone in the second half. Rabiot. Koundé. Oh, nice touch. And here's Rabiot. Rabiot, oh, good spread. And here's Dembele. Out to the right. And out it comes again. Chukwueze chips it through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hernandez. Camavinga. Saliba. Hernandez is onto it in a flash. And it's Hernandez. Camavinga. Olise. He's gone for goal! Ndidi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Clipped into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that's been won straight back. There's the shot! Aina. Upamecano. Mbappe. Torunarigha. Aim forwards. Camavinga. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Moved on forwards. Well time, excellent interception. Camavinga. Olise. Nice physical challenge. Bassi gets rid without sophistication. Saliba. Camavinga. Camavinga. Forwards and with intent. Klaus. In by Klaus.
France really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Just 5 minutes left. Bassi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Saliba. Nkunku. Klaus. Rabiot. Rabiot chooses to go cross-field. Hit into the middle.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Oh, that's a nice ball. Osimhen. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Upamecano, and it's played forward. Rabiot. Klaus. Nkunku. Olise. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Nkunku. Digne. Aina. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Olise. Elise. And the referee brings it to a close. Nigeria can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I think, Peter, everybody in the team